Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MDR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, and it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Very interesting movement right now, and the price is sitting at an extremely important area as far as the technical chart is concerned. So on that note, I want to quickly point out that I don't want to come across like this is some sort of great discovery on my part and that I have some sort of special skill. Quite the opposite. I assure you, people that use charts and understand charts are all watching this area at $1.80. And why do I bring all that up? Well, when a lot of eyeballs are watching a certain level and wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can produce some very dynamic price movements. And again, that is exactly what we have right here with $1.80. If you go back through the history of the chart, you can see acted as support, acted as support, acted as support, and then a whole bunch of times today, once again, acting as support. So this brings up the very logical question, is this area going to be able to continue to act as support, or is this kind of the beginning of the end where there's going to be a much bigger break to the downside? So that's definitely an area that, like I said, a lot of people, especially technical traders, are all going to be watching, wondering about, because it is definitely a very historic level, and there's a big track record behind that area. Now, in the event this $1.80 does not hold up, the next level of support, and while there is no such thing, like I said earlier, as a guarantee, it would not be shocking at all to see the price then drift down to the $1.60 mark, if not lower. And that's just based on the fact of when you look back through the history of the chart, you can see there just simply aren't any other previous areas of support. So, again, does that mean it's guaranteed to drop straight down to $1.60? Not saying that, but it's also wouldn't be very shocking at all to see if that price, broke down below it, to then just have the price kind of slowly drift its way back down to that area. So more of the story here, and point being, near-term level of support right there at $1.80. If that doesn't hold up, then I'd keep your your eye on the $1.60 mark. In the event the price does get the bounce back upwards and starts to work, in the bullish direction, key level of resistance, keep an eye on, is going to be that purple line up there, which is the famous 50-period moving average, and that's currently valued at essentially the $2 mark. So we'll see what happens with this one going forward. But yeah, a whole lot of eyeballs on it, and let's see if it can stay up above $1.80 or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.